The strange thing is, you remember that summer internship I did last year where I said that I was in France? Well, I was really in prison I was accused of murdering my wife, but I didn't do it. But it's cool because I tunneled out over the years from behind like a poster.
That's definitely Shawshank.
The time is right, we're feeling tight, let's have a drink or two.
Down, down.
The cans are cracked, the boys are back, we're gonna talk shit at you.
Down, 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 down.
Small town drunks. Small town drunks.
Oh,
that
that was bad.
I was about to go, that wasn't that bad. And then my body went, what the fuck are you on about?
Yeah. Hello. Welcome to Small Town Drunks. I'm Mike.
I'm Nath.
We're
Small Town Drunks with the Small Town Drunks. I'll finish it. Don't worry.
Thank you. There's a podcast where two drunk idiots talk all things nerdy.
This one.
Movies, video games, TV shows.
That's this podcast right now.
right now.
If you've chosen to listen to this, good choice.
I've had a Red Bull, so I've got energy.
I've had half of that Red Bull when you
look like you're going to cry at any second, mate. You okay?
I feel I'm very emotional.
Yeah.
For no reason.
You had a big day, didn't you?
I had a big day.
Yeah.
I went out the house.
You left the house.
I left the house today.
We're repping it in Studio 1.
Yeah.
Studio
1. We haven't mentioned the studios in a while, I don't think.
In like 2 episodes.
Whatever.
But anyway, what are we drinking, man?
Well, there's a big old crate of Tiger beers here. That was good, wasn't it? Big old crate of Tiger beers. Tiger. Asian lager. It actually says that on the label.
Yeah, Singaporean.
Is it?
Yeah, that's why we drank it in Singapore.
Where?
The forbidden...
Oh, the mystery trip.
The mystery trip.
When we went on the mystery plane. Okay, yeah. Tiger. It's nice. It's good.
Yeah, it's good.
I like it.
We thought we'd mix it up because we always drink Bud. So
I'm currently drinking an old cider though.
Are you?
Yeah, passion fruit and apple. It was in my bag still. Leftovers. I'm having leftovers.
Oh, delicious.
And speaking of leftovers, we got that half bottle of sours we didn't drink, apple sours.
Yeah.
Maybe that'll come into play later. Am I right?
Yeah, I really hope not.
You probably won't.
No. Finishing up. Well, we're gonna run out. We're attempting to finish the big bottle tonight.
I think just stop this. Let's go out and buy 5 more because we're gonna run out.
Yeah.
We're gonna run out.
Okay. Awesome. So what have you been watching, man?
So speaking of the mystery plane, there were a couple of other titles that I didn't talk about that I watched on the mystery plane before.
Yeah.
One of them was Murder on the Orient Express.
Oh yeah. I remember seeing you watch that.
The Kenneth Branagh
Yeah.
one. Yeah, it was nice. It was good.
Yeah.
It was good.
It was good.
How was it? I was covering a burp there. You didn't even bother covering that.
No, it's like that.
It just slopped out your mouth.
Yeah.
The big sloppy dick.
Orient Express. How was it?
Yeah, it was good. I already said that part.
Yeah. Tell me more about it.
Well, there's a train.
Yeah.
Called the Orient Express.
Right.
And a murder happens on it.
And then what happens?
I'll be fucked if I know. I can understand a word that goddamn Frenchman was saying. All right.
I think I'm already drunk.
No, it was. I liked it. You know, it's. Have you watched a lot of Poirot?
I'm aware of it. I haven't watched a lot of it.
I haven't watched any of it.
Right.
It's always on though,
Yeah.
on like ITV5 on a Sunday afternoon.
Is that a thing? Is that your new thing?
I'm just
You're not in a mood.
just huffing things off.
Everything's today. All right.
Yeah, I'm feeling grouchier than usual.
Yeah.
So beware
Good news,
later
people.
on.
It's not a Nathan episode.
It's not a Nathan episode. Not like that E3 one, right? Am I right?
Yeah, fucking hell. You couldn't get him shut up.
Yeah.
I did like winding you up on that one.
Yeah, and I was talking about something passionate, which I rarely do. Because my life is a fucking
You have no passion.
soulless void.
So you're not going to ask me, so I'm just going to tell you. I watched One Punch Man.
What have you been watching?
So I watched One Punch Man.
Nice.
Yeah, I'll cut that, edit it, and put it there.
Don't do that.
I won't do that.
Don't do that.
Have you seen it?
No.
Really good, man. Really
Yeah.
good. Like, it's an anime, but it kind of plays on the tropes of anime.
Yeah.
And kind of, do you know what it's about?
No.
Fucking all right. So it's a guy who like trained to be a superhero. It's in like an anime world where everyone's superheroes and there's different like ranks of superheroes and stuff.
Sounds awful.
And this guy's trained and he's so good that he beats everyone with a punch.
Right.
Like one punch.
Yeah.
But he's like become really disinterested and bored with life because
I know how
it's
it
too
feels.
easy. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's how you feel.
That's how I feel every day.
Of course it is.
I could punch any one of tens of people,
Tens.
mainly children, and they'd go down.
What's the oldest child you reckon you could beat in a fight?
7 years old.
Hey, them 8-year-old man.
Anything it starts increasing the risk factor. And I'm about results. I'm not about the thrill of the challenge. I'm about results.
You go in there to win.
I'm going to win.
And you fight
What's
dirty.
the point? Unless you're going to win. What's the point? I'm just going to prefix out. I've never won anything in my life.
Not even a fight with a 6-year-old.
No. Wait, whoa. I haven't tried yet. It's just been getting lower and lower. Like, 8 was, it was too much of a gamble before. I didn't know he'd be so big.
He was pretty big.
He was obese.
Yeah.
He was an obese child.
It's a little fatty fight.
Just a little fat fuck. What are we talking about? How did we get here?
One Punch Man.
Oh yeah, that sounds shit. Because I hate have we discussed my hatred of anime yet?
Yeah.
Now is the time to broach it, right?
Yeah. Nate, what do you think of anime?
I fucking hate it.
All anime.
I liked Dragon Ball Z growing up.
Wait, so you like Dragon Ball Z? Guess what? That's anime. So you like Pokemon? Guess what? That's also anime.
I like Digimon as well.
Digimon, yeah. Guess what? Your mum's dick. I messed
My
that up.
mum's dick.
Your mum's
My
dick.
mum's dick
Your
in
mum's
anime.
dick.
Where's this going?
Your mum's dick was the canvas. Your dad's pussy was the paint. Guess what? You're anime.
I'm anime. Way to ruin so many things. Like my parents, This Is the End, and anime. Ruin it even harder for me. Okay? Guess what? I liked all those anime when I was a child because it's cartoon for children.
But now you're an adult, you just play with Lego.
Touche. I just don't really like the art style of anime. I don't get it. Stop playing with your phone.
I'm getting.
No,
I'm done.
put it down.
I'm done.
I don't care.
I'm done. All
I
right.
didn't come all this way, even though you live somewhere else entirely. I didn't come all this way, the other side of the town, to watch you play with your phone as usual.
Well, she's been. Fuck. How?
I watched Live by Night. It was pretty bad.
Yeah.
Again, it was on the plane, and Norwegian Airlines, pretty good budget airline, but goddamn, their
edits of films.
their edits are terrible.
Yeah.
Like,
real bad.
I mean, why bother putting 18s on the plane to enjoy?
If you're going to cut everything out
yeah.
that's 18.
It was ridiculous. Like, it made me laugh a lot though because the dubs they did for it were really obviously bad and
they were
shit
super
stuff.
bad, weren't they?
And like obviously it's a period piece. It's set in like the 40s or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's about gangsters. Like Ben Affleck plays a gangster.
Yeah, see,
he plays like the most boring fucking gangster.
Yeah,
and he's in a film called The Accountant.
I like The Accountant.
The name alone.
Live by
calculator
Night's
out.
the film that Ben Affleck was trying to promote when he's kind of got announced to be directing a new Batman.
Right, yeah.
And like he just got plagued. Like he was trying to promote it, and everyone's just asking him about Batman, and he just didn't like because it was a bit of a labor of love.
Right, Live by Night.
Yeah, it was a Ben Affleck labor of love, I believe. He really wanted to make it and stuff,
Well,
and it just bombed.
I've got so many horrible jokes to make, but I'm not going to do it.
No,
Just make me come across.
there's some
even-
good parts in it.
There's some all right parts. There's some
The
good-
opening kind of violent
like,
montage.
Yeah, there's some great violence in it.
You want to just... You're a bit loud, mate. If you
all
could,
right.
Yeah.
Hey, what if I move like that?
Yeah. You didn't move your... You just went, what if I move
What
my
about
mic
this?
like that? And you didn't
What
move
if I talk like this?
Hey, that's much better.
Yeah?
Much better. Yeah.
Look at all the rustling that's going to happen.
Yeah,
now
yeah.
on the
You're fine.
recording.
You're fine.
Yeah. Why don't you play with your phone some more? There's some good.
Can I?
No. Yeah. I'll take this one. You
Yeah.
just sit back.
All right, cool. Man.
Yeah. Right. So the Nazis were correct in so many ways because
Oh, mate!
what you said I could have this one. You said I could have this one.
Even for us, that's pretty pushing it.
Yeah, it's kind of, isn't it? I just want a disclaimer that we're not Nazis.
No, we're not.
No, we're not.
neo-Nazis.
No, we're definitely not. Yeah, we're Neo. Get it right. Get our fucking National Socialism right.
Anyway.
Yeah, there's some great violent montages in it and shit. I've not started the timer.
For fuck, you literally have one job. All right, it's shot time. Like, go.
I've started it now.
Go, yeah, so shot time and then we'll go.
What?
Pour your own damn shot.
Oh, so last time when I didn't pour...
Yeah.
I have, I poured you a shot every single time after. You called me out for being a fucking prick. Because I am.
Energy.
Well, yeah, it's just angry.
Mate, you are shouting.
Yeah. It's kind of what I do now.
You're not even drunk yet.
I know.
What is that? That's half a shot.
Just alive.
You wimp.
We're going to... Look, now we're going to have to pour more whiskey into the jug to pour them in the tiny shot glasses. You've not thought this through! Live by night sucks. The violence is good, but then why would you cut out all the swearing if you're going to leave the violence in? And, like, also the dubs were just super bad. Obviously, they weren't done by the same actors, not even close. And it's a period drama, and there's some, like, racism in it, of the time. And, so... Like, they'll be talking about a gang, of, like, Cubans.
I've just now been able to speak from that shot. I threw up in my mouth.
Okay.
It's going to be a good one. Yeah.
They talk about a gang of Cubans, and they call them a racial slur. Well, I'm guessing they do.
Yeah.
But, like, the dub goes, like, yeah, those goddamn... It's like, yeah, we got to take care of the goddamn... mother-loving Cubans.
Yeah.
Yeah. On the east side. And... It's comical.
I was sat next to you when you were watching this, and I remember you like laughing out loud at certain dubs.
Bits I shouldn't have been.
Yeah. Bits that didn't look like they were funny, but yeah.
What else have you been watching?
Not a lot really this week.
No, it's because we've recorded quite a lot.
Yeah, I watched. Oh, Happy. I watched Happy.
Okay.
I actually watched this a while ago, but I think I've been convinced I've already talked about it on here, and I'm pretty sure I haven't. Yeah. So if I have, skip ahead a couple of minutes, guys.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
So I watched Happy. You know what it is, right? It's based on a graphic novel.
Yeah.
It's about a retired cop, hitman, alcoholic, whose daughter gets kidnapped, and her imaginary friend, which is a little blue horse with wings,
voiced by Patton Oswalt.
Yeah, goes to find her dad, and he goes to rescue her.
Yeah.
But it's made by the guys who made Crank. The Jason Statham.
Yeah.
So it's that kind of universe. It's like hyper realistic, really over the top, like insane, but that suits like an adaptation of a graphic novel really well.
It's like Preacher. Have you watched much Preacher?
Yeah.
Preacher's OTT. Yeah, but it should be. It's
based on a comic. Like
based on a comic.
Comics are over the top.
Preacher sucks now, by the way.
Does it?
Yeah.
It did so well at the beginning.
Season 1's great because Evan Goldberg and Seth Rogen are like involved through the whole thing.
Yeah.
And then I'm pretty sure they went like, here you go, AMC. You can take
Walk
from
and
here,
get it.
right? Yeah, here you go, people who made who don't want to push any money into your fucking productions, but want to milk it for as much as possible.
Yeah.
Because just to rant on Preacher a little bit. I mean, I watched all of second season.
All right, Nath. I didn't want to talk, so if you just carry on.
Sorry, I'm not shouting enough. Look at you playing with your phone, reaching
You
around.
won't let me talk.
I don't want you to talk. Okay.
Okay.
How am I ever going to become famous if you're talking all the time?
Okay.
No, I'm just gonna say, like, the first season was great and it was very varied, and they'd obviously put a bunch of money into it to get it started. The second season essentially takes place in one room in New Orleans.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So it's just
nowhere near
already
as exciting.
AMC are just like, people like it.
Yeah.
They're in.
Yeah.
Let's fucking suck all the money out of it.
Yeah.
Sorry, you go.
Yeah. So
now you go.
I've finished talking about Happy.
Have you?
No, I'm going to.
Oh, okay.
Are you all right over there?
So you're done, right?
Yeah, fuck it. Moving on.
Now go on. Finish up.
So it's really cool, man. I mean, like, the story's funny, but like the main guy's quite funny. It's a bit cliche, the whole like retired alcoholic ex-cop thing, but the imaginary horse is what makes it funny.
He's like a caricature, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. But and then the whole world is like there's kind of mobsters in it and stuff, and it all is all caricatures and cliches.
Yeah.
But then there's these like hyper violent fight scenes and like people getting like arms blown off with shotguns and stuff. Like, it's just a lot of fun. I think just buy into it and enjoy it for what it is. It's worth
it's
it.
definitely on my to check out list.
It's only I think like 8 or 10 episodes, like, and I would definitely say it was worth checking out.
Nice.
Yeah. You got any more you've been doing this week?
Nah, not really. We've actually to break the magic, we've recorded a fair bit, haven't we?
Yeah, I
In,
think
quick
we've talked
sessions,
about
so we've blown our viewing loads
everywhere.
all over each other.
It's disgusting in here.
On the mics.
Yeah. Cool, man.
Cool.
So,
Have you seen?
yeah.
Can I take this one?
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna.
Yeah. Well, that's what we prearranged.
No, you can't stop me.
What?
Sorry, I wanted to have a little drink.
What was that about?
I'm coming. Tell him I'm fucking coming.
One of the best, greatest insults of all time.
Well, it's like a threat more. But... The Limey.
The Limey.
The Limey.
Yes.
Have you seen The Limey?
There we go. They were officially in the segment.
Yeah.
Yes, I have, but tell me more.
So it's a 1999 Steven Soderbergh film.
Yep.
Talked about Berg on another previous
What's
one
he
about
famous
Logan Lucky. Steven Soderbergh, he's done Oceans. He did Traffic.
Yeah. I knew. For the audience.
For the audience.
For those dummos.
For those bloody damos.
Listen to, oh no, Australian Nathan.
He's coming out later.
Guys, here's a warning. If you ever hear Australian Nathan, turn off.
Yeah.
Because
it can't be good.
Yeah, bad things happen when Australian Nathan arrives.
Right, yeah. So it's actually pretty early on in his career. I think he'd been doing a bit of directing, directed a few things before, but yeah. Stars Terence Stamp and Luis Guzman.
Yep.
I don't know why I said it like it's French, because he's like Mexican or
Yeah.
something. And yeah, I think those are the biggest names. The rest are a fairly unknown cast.
Yeah.
But essentially, the premise of the film is it's about a British ex-con who travels to LA to find out what happened to his recently deceased daughter.
Yeah.
So I believe the thing he's told that she dies in a car accident, and he just doesn't believe it.
Yeah.
So he goes over to the US to find out what's going on. And it's a bit of it's a revenge flick.
Yeah.
Essentially, it's a crime caper-ishy revenge flick.
Yeah.
So yeah, he gets to LA where he befriends Luis Guzman's character, who's a friend of his daughter's, his late daughter's, and they go about looking into a ex-boyfriend who he thinks is involved. And that's kind of all I'll say about it, because there's a bit of investigating, so you don't want to say too much. The reason I really like this film, it's very stylish.
In what kind of way? Like,
so the way the cuts are done, they cut the shots in very kind of jumpy ways.
Yep.
So example, there's like a bunch of people looking over a balcony of a body, and the first shot is from like higher up, and then it cuts back to the people looking down, and then quickly cuts back to the body again, and then to the people looking down. The cuts will jump around like that, and it kind of messes with the sound as well.
Right.
So like it creates these little montages within scenes.
Right. Okay.
Of this kind of distorted. The scenes are a little bit distorted, and they jump
disorientating.
A bit disorientating, and I think it's meant to kind of represent his kind of rage
and his mental state,
his confusion.
Yeah. Cool, man.
Terence Stamp's character of Wilson.
Wilson.
It also kicks off kind of Soderbergh's his themes of like family and stuff, because later on, like I'm mainly thinking about Logan Lucky, which I watched recently. That's a crime caper as well, and it's about a family. I probably didn't mention that before, but it's two brothers and a sister that rob this speedway.
Yeah.
And you kind of have recurring things like that, because Soderbergh also did Erin Brockovich, which is obviously about a single mom.
Yeah.
And he did the Oceans franchise, which is kind of about friends.
Being
and like
family.
Yeah. So there's kind of the sort of the beginnings of his themings and his later crime work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When did you say it's from 99?
99, yeah. So you can start to see...
What's your favourite scene?
So the most interesting scene is when Terence Stamp and Luis Guzman's characters go to a party where this ex-boyfriend is, who they're investigating. He's like this big music mogul, so they go to his mansion. Mm-hmm. And like Luis and Guzman... Luis and Guzman. Let me just check the time, by the way. We're about due for a shot in 15 seconds.
Oh, dear.
I could hear the vomit in your throat there.
Oh, dear.
This is an awful idea. Are they really going down that badly?
Yeah.
I don't know if this is making for entertaining listening.
I'll be fine. Just keep telling me about the limey.
Okay, yeah. I'll soothe you. I'll soothe you with my talk of the limey.
Yeah, please.
So, yeah, Sam's character and Guzman's character go to this party to like scope out the place, and Guzman like taps him on the shoulder and goes, "That's the dude."
Yeah.
And basically, the sequence starts where it blurs what is reality and what is Stamp's character's fantasy.
Yeah.
Where he walks up to him and he shoots him, and you think, "Oh shit, he's just shot like the main antagonist," kind of thing. And then it snaps back. And Stamp's actually just stood there staring at the guy, obviously a fantasy. And he begins to walk towards this character, played by Peter Fonda, I think, the main villain. And again, like he walks up to him and he shoots him, and then it snaps back again, and it really, really blurs, like kind of confuses you what's going on. Is he really gonna like kill this guy, or is this all like violent fantasy of this character? And that's like a really good example of what I was talking about this like strange editing style. Also, Soderbergh, he includes a lot of flashback scenes, which are quite pivotal to the story. Because, Wilson, Terrence Stamp's character's daughter, isn't in it. Wilson.
She's not really in it.
Yeah, I know. And the volleyball, it floats away. Oh, wait, what? What were we talking about? She's not in it, but obviously her character is established through flashback.
Yeah.
But Soderbergh chooses to use Terrence Stamp's earlier work, a film from like the 60s or 70s, to portray these flashbacks.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So he's younger in them.
So he's actually younger, and he actually cuts bits out of this film for the flashbacks and patches together a story of his relationship with his daughter's mother,
through footage from other films.
Through stock footage from Terrence Stamp's earlier work, which is really creative.
Yeah, that's really interesting. I didn't. So I've seen it. I had no idea that. Happened in it.
They didn't really cool. Film that. He took that, but that's actually not. I was looking this up earlier, just looking for points and stuff, making sure I had all the names in that, which I've done a terrible job because I haven't.
You don't have any of the names.
Yeah. There's a film, I think, in 98 he directed with George Clooney about a bank robber.
Right.
Soderbergh loves his crime capers. I think there's someone who reprises a role from a Tarantino film in one of his films.
Okay.
So it's kind of that thing that he's like quite happy to like take stuff from other films, not steal it exactly.
Like use it
use it, because there's like this character that's in Jackie Brown, Tarantino's Jackie Brown, pops up in one of his films. Like that's kind of cool. I always kind of like that kind of stuff.
Yeah, that is cool. That's a thing that like film nerds love.
Yeah,
it's like
they love
crossovers and like
and
Easter
like
eggs
that.
and stuff. Yeah.
So it's a great film. The ending's good. I don't think it quite plays out as you'd expect it to play out. So it's definitely worth a watch. But that's all I say on that. The film won a Satellite Award, and it was a great early stepping stone for Soderbergh and his crime films.
Yeah.
You can see where he started to go into to making crime films.
I think I really enjoy it too. Like we're both big fans of revenge movies, aren't we?
Yeah, revenge porn in a way.
Yeah.
Wait, no, that's something completely different. That's illegal in the UK.
Yeah, don't do that.
No, I didn't want to do it.
No, because I talked about a film called Message from the King a little while back.
Yeah, you did.
It's got similar kind of someone from another world in LA trying to find out what happened to someone they care about. But I like the Limey's good, and it does. So there's a scene where Terrence Stamp essentially kills a whole group of guys,
of criminals,
and he lets one of them go, and he just shouts after him, "Tell him I'm coming. You tell him I'm fucking coming." Yeah,
I think Stamp he gives a great performance because he's so overtly British.
Yeah.
Like to the point where the LA based characters really make a point of being like, I don't understand a goddamn word you're saying.
Yeah, because he's so fucking London British.
And he uses a lot of Cockney rhyming slang as well.
He does, yeah. It's really cool, though.
It's a great film, and if you're a fan of crime films, revenge fills, if you're a fan of, like, great...
A cran?
Yeah. That's a crowning fan out of a woman's vagina when a baby's born. Think about that.
Oh, man.
Now you won't fucking point out my mistakes, will you?
Definitely.
No one's going to mention my fat tongue ever again. The fact I slur all my words.
He's so angry. So much anger over that side of the table.
Someone messaged just before we started recording saying, I just listened to your latest podcast and you have a fat tongue. It's very hurtful. It's very hurtful words. Words hurt.
It was me on a burner account.
It was, yeah. Is it that phone you're playing with? Is that the burner? God damn it.
Yeah.
God damn it. The Limey.
Yeah, check out the Limey.
Check out the Limey. It's great. I think it's a Tartan film as well. They don't exist anymore.
A what film?
Tartan.
What's that? Oh, as in the production company.
Yeah,
Tartan.
I think
Yeah.
Tartan or Film 4, I think.
Okay, cool.
Moving on!
So this week we're going to talk about that 70s show and sort of more specifically
Now.
hanging out. More specifically, sort of where the actors are now and what they've done with their lives and
I
stuff.
mean, people have probably done this before for like Seinfeld and all like Cheers and stuff like that. Wings,
but I think that
maybe.
70s show is kind of a bit special to us because we watched it as kids growing up, didn't we? And
we related as teenagers.
Yeah, and because it's about a group of teenagers sort of going out scoring beer and trying to find parties and
we
stuff.
used to do a lot of that. Like they hang out in a basement, and we hung out in our friend's garage. Which we converted into a bit of a clubhouse.
Yeah.
You know?
Like, and so I think, and they're kind of archetypes of characters.
Yeah.
And most of our mates fell into one of those and stuff.
It's like a cult comedy. I think a lot of people who watched it on TV, like when it was coming out and stuff, because we were around that age, like enjoyed it.
Yeah,
I don't know if it had like it was like mega successful, like I said, like these comedies like Cheers and Seinfeld and stuff like that. It was also kind of adolescent, wasn't it?
Yeah,
it was like adolescent based.
It very much was. I think for us, a big thing that appealed to us was we could relate to the storylines,
and it
stuff.
wasn't like Nickelodeon style for adolescents, Sabrina the Teenage Witch, very family friendly.
Yeah, it did cover some, like, they talked about drugs in it quite a bit. They were they smoke a lot of weed, and there's scenes where they specifically are high.
Yeah,
and like
it's a very in between ground, isn't it? It's a very like you have to be of that age.
Relationships at that age come up in it quite a lot, and friendship and stuff. Like,
I really, really like that 70s show. So we're asking the question, where are the cast now?
Yeah.
Where are they now?
Right now.
I need answers.
Let me just ring Topher Grace.
ring my boy Topher.
Yeah.
Little tidbit here. He's in Oceans, isn't he? He's like as himself.
Yes. Yeah.
I'll start that off.
All right.
No, but you go next.
No, you go.
Now you go.
Now you go?
Now, can you please go?
All right, so I'll go.
All right.
Ashton Kutcher, yeah?
Sure.
So he plays Kelso in the show.
Yeah.
Who's like the dumb one of the group. That like they trick into doing stupid shit.
Yeah, he's the dumb pretty boy.
Yeah,
because he's also the most physically attractive.
Yeah, that's gay.
You can't say that. You can't say it on the internet. People are on here. All right. It's not like TV.
But yeah, you're right. He's the dumb pretty boy who sails through on his good looks and always does stupid stuff.
Yeah.
One of my favorite things with him is the group. They have an American football helmet and they call it the stupid helmet. And they always say like, whenever he does something extremely dumb, they like put the helmet on.
Put the helmet on.
And then it'll cut to the next scene and he's sat there watching TV with the helmet on.
Looking like a special boy.
Yeah, it's good, man. It's good. So obviously, Ashton Kutcher, I would say, is probably the most famous. Second most, I don't know.
See, I would, Mila Kunis.
Yeah, I think she's
the most famous.
Yeah.
I think she's done the best out of it.
But I mean, so
what's he done since? I don't want to know about his life before. I don't want to know about his life during. What's he done since?
Since?
Yeah.
He's done loads, mate.
All right. Well, that's that then. Moving on.
So that 70s show wrapped up in 2006.
Yeah.
So we're talking films since then.
Yeah. Just list off a few for me. Surprise me. Try and surprise me.
So he did What Happens in Vegas, which is like a chick flick.
Was that with his ex-wife?
I don't know. Who's his ex-wife?
Jessica Simpson?
I don't know. A film called Killers, film called Valentine's Day. So he did No Strings Attached.
Valentine's Day, was that one that was like New Year's Eve?
No, he also was in New Year's Eve.
Okay. Well, here we go. I didn't watch that.
So he played Steve Jobs in a
That's
Steve
crazy.
Jobs biopic.
That is crazy.
And
he doesn't look anything like Steve
No,
Jobs.
he doesn't, but he's okay in that.
Yeah.
It's not a great film, and other people have done better jobs since. But
Didn't like 3 Steve Jobs films come out all at the same time, like shortly after?
Yeah, because there's Fassbender,
yeah.
Ashton Kutcher.
And there's one where like a bunch of people play him, right? Or am I thinking of Dylan? I might have already had this before. Man, I really need to work on my memory.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
You've completely thrown me.
Okay.
With that.
Good. He did Punked as well.
Yeah, so
I'll help
he did
you out
Punked.
here. He did Punked. Well, I watched an episode of Punked the other day.
Yeah.
I just watched it, so cynical and pessimistic. Like, no, who's falling for this shit? Who's falling for this shit?
So,
like, what was her name? Like, the Lizzie McGuire. Like, they had one where, like, Lizzie McGuire got carjacked during, like, a driving lesson. I think we have to do a shot now. Yeah, we do.
Shot time already?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
And it's just like...
Oh, yeah.
Haha.
Oh, yeah.
It's just like she wasn't reacting at all. She was like, oh, no.
Can I talk about Ashton Kutcher?
Yeah.
Because he was in Dude, Where's My Car? He did... he also did a film called The Butterfly Effect.
Yeah, I've never seen that.
You've never seen it? I mean, it's great.
Yeah, I've heard it. It's great.
It's the best film he's in. And we should do an episode on it because there's 3 endings. I think we can have some good talks.
Yeah? Good talks.
So yeah, Ashton Kutcher basically did a bunch of chick flicky stuff.
Okay.
Until recently where he did a show called The Ranch.
Yeah.
Which I think you're a fan of, right?
I was a fan of it.
You've gone off it now.
Yeah.
It's kind of a sitcom, right?
Well, it was created and written by the guy who directed and wrote every episode of that 70's show. 'Cause if you didn't know, the same dude directed every episode of that 70's show.
Wow, that's straight. Yeah, man, I did not know that.
And I think that it was in triple digits.
Yeah.
Like, of every fucking
it was
episode.
like 8 seasons or something.
Yeah.
Wasn't it?
And yeah, it was the same dude. He, like, got Danny Masterson,
Yeah.
Ashton Kutcher, and that guy, like, who plays the cowboy from The Big Lebowski.
Sam Elliott,
man. By the way, maybe news would have come out more, but like last week, I saw a poster for a film called The Man Who Killed Hitler and Then Bigfoot, starring Sam Elliott.
Oh, we're watching that.
Yeah.
Yes.
And the like synopsis apparently is a man who frustrated at the fact that he killed Hitler and can never talk about it, is contacted by the government to hunt and assassinate Sasquatch. The Sasquatch!
Yeah. Sam Squanch.
The Sam Squanch.
So yeah, Ashton Kutcher basically did a bunch of chick flicks and then not much else.
What's the latest thing he did?
The Ranch.
It's The Ranch.
It's the latest thing he did.
Because they're still making that, but they're making it without a particular character now.
Which I think we'll get to.
We'll get to. I'll jump in on mine now.
Yeah.
So we got Eric Foreman's the main character, Topher Grace. He's the like underdog, nerdy teenager. He's like the main character. It's
fairly awkward kind of.
Yeah, he's got the main love interest in
Yeah.
they weren't their relationship. It's his parents' house they all hang out in. And yeah, after that 70's show, he's not done too much. He was in Steven Soderbergh's film Traffic. And then he had a cameo in Ocean's 12.
Yeah.
The big one you might know him from, Sam Raimi's Spider-Man 3.
Which he got a lot of hate for.
He got a lot of shit for that, for being Eddie Brock Venom.
Yeah. I don't feel like it was his fault. It was piss poor casting.
It was piss poor casting.
I don't know who put him in.
It was piss poor writing, because as everyone who hates that film knows, they split the film between the two villains, didn't they?
Yeah.
Sandman and Venom. And everyone just wanted to see Venom.
That was a class. Yeah, but so Sam Raimi didn't want Venom.
Right.
He'd written and he'd worked on a script that was just Sandman.
Right.
That was like pretty tight.
Yeah.
Like by all accounts, everyone who read it said it was really good.
Yeah.
And the studio forced him to put Venom in it as well.
Yeah,
which is another reason why the writing for Venom is shit and the character is just way off from what it's supposed to be.
Fair enough.
He took a bit of a hit after that, I think, didn't he?
He really did. He was in like Mona Lisa Smile.
Yep.
As a character.
I haven't seen it.
No, I haven't either. And then, well, actually, no, he did that before. Thing. He was in Valentine's Day as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And then he like starred in a film that I think he wrote called Take Me Home Tonight, which was a retro 80s comedy. So he obviously tried to go back.
Yeah.
To like his roots of that retro comedy. That performed very poorly.
Yep.
I actually, it's been on my list. I saw it once on the cover of a magazine. I saw him because I don't know if you ever get this fascination with actors, which you liked from one particular thing and you like them quite a lot and you want to see them in more, but their careers don't really have that kind of star power that they're in a lot.
Yeah.
And so no matter what it's supposed to be, you go like, oh, it's got Topher Grace in it. Like, I kind of want to check that out because I kind of miss seeing him on the screen.
Yeah.
So I've had that kind of thing.
Because I thought he was great as Eric.
He was great comedy actor in that role. It was great.
Yeah.
He was in the Predators film, you know, the one where
he was.
And he played the main villain.
Yeah. And he was pretty good in that as well. I
didn't see it.
I like that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's better than AVP.
I mean, the last thing I've got here on the interwebs, he was in American Ultra.
Yeah.
The Jesse Eisenberg thing.
Yes.
Playing a CIA agent. He was in, as well, Interstellar.
Yes.
He plays McConaughey's daughter's boyfriend.
Better half. Yeah.
Yeah. thing
Yeah.
later on.
Has he got anything going on at the moment?
I think that's kind of it. Like, he's
played a lot of bit parts, basically, hasn't he?
Yeah. Yeah. No, I think that's kind of it. But something else very interesting about Topher Grace, he edited the Star Wars prequel trilogies into one supercut film.
Did he?
Which is reportedly supposed to be really, really fucking good.
That's cool, man.
But I think because of like legal reasons, he can't ever release it. But all those who've said that they've seen it, have said it's really good because he's a really big fan of Star Wars.
Yeah.
So if you ever can like find a copy of that, maybe check that shit out. But that's where Topher Grace is now.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
So my next one, I'll do Donna, who's
Okay.
played by. So that's Eric's love interest.
That's right. Yeah.
They're kind of the main couple of the show, aren't they?
I'd say she's the main female lead.
Yeah, and there's a lot of like on and off between
Can I get
her.
the bottle
and
opener?
Yeah. It's
right there.
It's right there.
Cheers.
So she's done pretty well, I'd say, since that 70s.
I think she has. Yeah. Well. Yeah, I think quite half of them have, half of them haven't.
Yeah, since that 70s show, she kind of had a lot of small parts in TV shows where she was in sort of a few episodes.
Yeah.
So, like, plays a named character, but not really a main part.
Mm-hmm.
Until... So she was in... I'll give you a few examples. Castle, Love Bites, How I Met Your Mother. House.
I remember her from How I Met Your Mother.
Yeah. House. Then she was Are You There, Chelsea, which I've never heard of. And then she's had a couple of small parts in The Girl on the Train and a film called The Hero.
Okay.
And then what I think most people will know her from these days is Orange is the New Black.
Yes.
She's one of the main characters in that.
Yeah, she's like the... I don't know if she's antagonist is the right word, but she's definitely not a nice person.
Yeah, but she's like second build, I think, on that show.
Yes,
Like, and she's great in it.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, that whole show is great. I've only seen the first season.
I watched 3 seasons, I think, and I didn't stop watching for any particular reason other than I just never got round to it and it fell off my radar. But it was really good. I really enjoyed that show, Orange is the New Black. I hated the theme song, but
Yeah.
I fucking hated it.
Okay.
It used to wind me up. None of the lyrics rhymed in the song.
So I got a couple.
Not a haiku.
Fuck's sake. So I got a couple of facts about her that I think you'll find interesting.
Yeah.
She's a Scientologist.
I think I knew that.
Yeah.
Ish.
Yeah,
I think I did.
You did. So,
because there's another character on the show that's a massive Scientologist.
Yeah, I know. We'll get to that.
We'll go for that.
So I called her Prepon. Apparently, her last name's officially pronounced Prepon.
Prepon.
Laura Prepon.
Like a pre-coupon.
And then a 70s show related fact, because she's quite a tall lady.
Yeah.
Mila Kunis, who's in the show, is very short.
Yeah.
They would, any scenes between the two of them, they would basically sit them down.
So it wasn't too...
But for more of a practical reason, because they physically couldn't fit them both in the same shot.
Like in the same shot.
Yeah. So
they couldn't frame it right.
It would look weird and it would look off, so they would sit them down. And they also would put Mila Kunis in platforms a lot.
Yeah, she does wear a lot of platforms.
Yeah. You know,
I think as well...
is that because you love her feet?
No, that's weird. Yes. Also, I think there's a big thing that she was like 14 when they cast her in it.
Because she lied.
She lied, yeah.
When she auditioned, said she was 18.
And the rest of them, were all like 18, 17. Yeah. So she was going to be a bit smaller as well.
Yeah.
And that
leads us nicely into Mila Kunis, who plays Jackie.
Mila Kunis. Or as I like to call her, my girlfriend.
Yeah.
Am I right?
I love her.
Am I right?
Yeah.
Mila, call me back. It's been 10 years. You haven't called me back. Just let me know you're okay, please.
I love you.
I love you. I'm gonna send you another body part. Right. So, I'd say her biggest role is probably Meg from Family Guy.
Yeah, which I love because
she's like the frumpy character.
And they always say how gross and ugly Meg is, and she's played by like a beautiful human being.
Stunning.
It's so good, isn't it? Like,
yeah, and then like early on in her career, she landed the part in American Psycho 2.
Yeah,
which it didn't go down that well.
No.
She plays like this murderous babysitter, and it kind of hints that she's like Patrick Bateman's little sister. But I think the people that made American Psycho
didn't want to be associated.
They didn't want anything to do with it, so they just like, you can get fucked.
Yeah, GTFO,
GTFO,
tits or GTFO.
Yeah. I didn't think they said that to her then. So that'd be rude.
So
she's in the
also
Book of Eli.
Yeah. She's in Ted, right?
She's in Ted, again working with Seth MacFarlane.
Yeah.
She's in Black Swan, which was a big kind of like
Serious,
critically...
Yeah, like that film did really well. And it is a great film.
Yeah.
Right. Plus there's that great sex scene.
Okay, she's in Oz the Great and Powerful.
Yeah, average film.
And then I feel like her career is taking a bit of a downturn because the latest film she was in, Bad Mums, and Bad Mums Christmas. And I'm not saying that's a downturn because these films look shit because it's like an all-female cast.
Yeah.
I just think they look like lazy comedy along the likes of kind of Daddy's Home.
Yep.
And The House and stuff. Just playing on these like tropes of like people love to get drunk and kind of how hard is it being a mom? And I'm not saying it's not hard, but it just
kind of toilet humor of it.
It doesn't look like smart humor.
Yeah,
it doesn't look like smart humor.
Belittles it a little bit, I think, as well. Like,
it's time to just shut.
Is it?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I don't want to.
I know you don't.
Don't make me.
I know you don't.
All right, hang on. I'm just pouring these out. So, much more. You got any fun facts about Mila Kunis?
She recently married Ashton Kutcher.
Right. Wait, shots.
They were like, they were.
Oh my god.
This has just not got easier, has it?
No.
They were like, I think they dated during that 70's show and a little bit after. Then he married Jessica Simpson and she did her own thing.
And now
they're back together properly, and that's kind of fun.
Yeah, cute, man.
She dated Macaulay Culkin, apparently.
Oh. Wow.
2002.
Interesting.
Moving on.
So the next one, we're going to kind of gloss over him because it's Danny Masterson. He plays Hyde.
Yeah.
Who was my favourite character watching it.
Yeah.
I really loved it, but unfortunately, it's kind of come out that he's...
Part of the Me Too.
Yeah, he's abused his power and taken advantage of some women and treated some women in bad ways.
Not cool.
So, fuck him.
Yeah, fuck him.
Pretty much fuck him.
Also, fuck him because he's a Scientologist.
Yeah.
Like a hardcore one.
Yeah, I've heard.
I mean, fun fact, his sister plays Terror in The Walking Dead.
That is pretty interesting.
And that's a trash show, so fuck The Walking Dead.
Fuck The Walking Dead. It broke my heart.
Broke my heart.
It did break your heart.
But his older brother plays Francis from Malcolm in the Middle. But
that's interesting.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
No.
Francis was my favourite character in...
I think he might also be a Scientologist.
Oh,
I think
fuck
it's in the
him
family.
too, then.
Yeah, no. Masterson, he was in The Ranch and he got kicked off it as well. Like,
good.
It was a bit of a shame. I mean, not a shame he was kicked off. It's a shame that this came out and he was a trash human being.
Yeah.
I wish he wasn't a trash human being, you know.
Yeah.
Because
don't meet your heroes.
Don't meet your heroes.
They're rapist assholes.
Yeah.
Like, fuck. Yeah, fuck him.
Don't meet your heroes. They'll rape you.
Let's move on.
Okay.
Fuck Danny Masterson, basically.
All right, fair enough. Fez, played by Wilma Valderrama.
Yeah.
How's our recording doing, by the way?
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, good. We
Sorry,
should probably kind of gloss over these last few. We're sort of quite short on time.
All right. He's probably done, out of all the kids, he's done like the least.
Right.
To go on.
He's
like,
kind of yeah.
So he worked a lot with MTV. He did a series called Yo Mama from 2006 to 2007.
Don't know that.
It sounds awful.
That's straight off the back of 70's because 70's finished in 2006.
He was he guest starred on The Wizards of Waverly Place.
Right.
On the Disney Channel.
Right.
He was in the series From Dusk Till Dawn.
Okay, yeah, that's great.
And he joined NCIS for the 14th season.
Okay, so he's done bits.
He's done bits. None of it is as sort of accomplished as the rest of his co-leads. He was in The Ranch. He did play a minor character in The Ranch.
Right, okay, that's cool.
Which obviously was working with Masterson and
getting the band back together kind
of. He played like their Mexican farmhand or something like that.
Yeah.
But other than that guy, he's had a rough ride. I think he invested too heavily in the MTV wagon, and we all know how that went.
Massively crashed, didn't it? So I'll do Red, Kurtwood Smith, who has had a pretty fucking extensive career.
Yeah.
Like, not big.
He was in RoboCop.
I was going to say, like, so he plays the dad in 70's show, but I would say his most famous role is that he's one of the main antagonists in RoboCop.
Yeah.
Which is pretty cool. He's also in The Ranch.
Yeah, I think he guest stars in that.
He basically popped up and played some kind of military figure
Yeah.
in a lot of films over the last 20 years.
Yeah.
So, fun facts, he is the voice of which episode is it? It's one of the first episodes with the president in from Rick and Morty. Get Swifty.
Keith David. He's the president.
Yeah.
He's the voice actor.
So the Get Swifty episode,
Yeah.
Kurtwood Smith has a brief cameo as one of the generals.
Oh, okay.
Who's like, let's launch nukes
Yeah.
at them. Yeah, he pops up as that really briefly.
I remember in a Family Guy episode they make a joke about
His
reporting,
forehead?
from his massive forehead.
Yeah. Okay, so sort of interesting. Chuck Norris was originally supposed to play the dad.
Fuck that.
Yeah, how awful would that
That would have
been?
been absolutely
That was
terrible.
their first choice.
That would have been terrible.
Kurtwood nails it.
He absolutely nails that role.
Yeah.
He's funny and scary.
Yeah. Like, funny and scary.
Yeah.
He does a great sort of authority figure, but it's got great comedic timing to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's Kurtwood Smith.
And I'll do the last one.
Oh, one more fact. Kurtwood Smith's a huge video game fan.
That's awesome.
That makes you love him even more, right?
Yeah. Right, last character, Kitty, his wife, played by Deborah Jo Rupp.
Yeah.
Yep. Looks like she had a bit more of a career before that 70's show.
Yeah.
She was in like Friends.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she played a character that like fell in love with Phoebe's younger brother.
Right, okay.
And that kind of weird joke there was the age gap.
Right,
Yeah, then she did that 70's. And after that, she was like in an episode of Law and Order. She didn't really.
A bunch of stuff that we don't really
No,
watch,
and
so.
she basically in Massachusetts like went on stage. She did a lot of theater in To Kill a Mockingbird.
Oh yeah, classic.
And A Flea in Her Ear, which I don't know what the fuck that is. Yeah, it doesn't.
So
she's not done much.
I think it's fair to say that some of them went on quite well, some of them did less.
Yeah,
but the 70's shows are great. You got a favourite moment from 70's show?
God damn, because I really enjoy its heartfelt moments.
Yeah,
as well.
I do too. Yeah.
I think like when Donna gives the promise ring back.
That's a real heart wrencher.
That's a heart wrencher. But also, just like I think Hyde and Eric are talking about something, and someone comes in and they go, "What are you talking about?" And they both go, "Indy 500."
Yeah.
And then they just look at each other and they go, "Nice!" And high five and stuff.
Did we
like
just
that.
become best friends?
Yeah, that kind of moment.
Those are the moments I love in it the most.
Yeah.
Where that kind of little teenage shit.
Yeah. Talking about the water tower.
The water tower is great.
The running joke of they try to paint a pot leaf and then
it looks like a middle finger.
Yeah, the next scene, Red comes in. He's like, "I think the water tower's giving me the finger on the way back to town."
Yeah.
It's a great sitcom. It's got a lot of heart in it.
Yeah, because there's a bit. Is it Hyde's homeless and he stays with Eric's family for a bit and stuff like that?
It was really cool, like seeing like. It's not just about a group of friends. It's about how the parents react to this group of friends as well.
And there's a lot of how they're treated by their parents and them dealing with that. Like, they all have different situations going on at home. Yeah. And, it's quite, It's nice, man. It's a good show.
I'd give it it's all right.
It's all right.
It's all right.
You
heard it here last.
5-star rating.
Yep.
You heard it here first.
That's that.
Questionnaire time.
Woo!
So, we've got quite a few to choose from, man. Yeah? We got Neil, we got Esther, we got Annika, we got Sophie, we got Niamh, we got Kieran, we got Lee.
Who's Neve?
I don't know her. She's a friend of a friend who wanted to do one.
Let's do this.
Niamh it is.
Niamh, you're up. Niamh, come on down!
So I believe Niamh is... we did Emily's recently.
Yeah?
Niamh is a friend of Emily.
Okay.
Who is... Oh, she works in the film industry.
Okay.
I can't remember what she does.
All right.
Standby art director. Third AD. Standby art director.
I don't care. Like, in the nicest way.
You know what? She's highlighted the fucking answers.
I care.
She's actually done what we fucking asked
God.
for once. Niamh, we love you.
We love you. Like we're just like fucking belittling all those that don't.
Yeah, well... How hard is it? We explicitly...
They've gone through the trouble to send it. It's okay if they don't highlight.
Fuck them.
It's okay if you don't highlight.
I love you, Niamh, because I've just seen her first answer, and I love her.
Tell me them questions.
If you were here drinking with us right now, what alcoholic would your drink of choice be? I'm good. I got straight through it.
Nice.
And what's your drink most hated? A whiskey and ginger. She's all about them whiskey and gingers.
All right. I don't think I've ever really had one.
You never had a whiskey and ginger?
No, turn my phone over. I can see you looking at the phone.
It keeps vibrating.
You love
next to me.
phones so much.
I can't help
For a
it.
man that fucking hates technology and social media,
I'm so
you
lonely.
Goddamn, look at your phone.
Your phone's going off, and I'm like, is that for me? Like, who loves me?
Whiskey and ginger.
Yeah, it's good, man. It's good shit.
I'm
Ginger's
not-
become a new, like, rum and ginger. Like, ginger's become one of my new favorite mixes because I think, like, Coke and stuff is just really sweet.
Yeah?
And ginger's got a bit more, like, flavour to it, and it isn't just
spicy. A bit spicy for you, isn't it?
like, oh, fuck off.
Mister, I don't like mayonnaise. It's too spicy.
You said that. It's not what
You heard it here first.
That's not what I said.
You can't take the heat.
Fuck you, man.
In eggs.
Absolutely fuck you. She hates Malibu. I can get on board with that. I'm not a coconut fan.
I'll drink it.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of white rum.
Yeah.
But like, I love a mojito, but not Malibu.
I'll drink it. I didn't say I like it, but
You'll drink anything, right?
yeah.
Okay, whether you know us well or not, what is something you think we know nothing about at all? Ask us to explain one aspect of processing and we'll tell you the answer. Okay, making horseshoes and shoeing horses.
Easy.
Easy. Easy, mate.
Easy.
All right, you want to start us off?
Yeah, well, it depends if the horse has wings or not. Because if you're dealing with a winged horse, you're dealing with a Pegasus.
It's technically not a horse, it's a
Wow, it's
what's the
part
plural-
of the equine
what's the-
family. Okay?
What's the plural of Pegasus? Is it Pegasuses or Pegasi?
Pegasi.
Yeah, okay. Pegasi.
There's a wild flock of Pegasi
Yeah, okay. So,
flying majestically through my brain.
how do you make a horseshoe?
Well,
You get a bit of metal.
you have to measure its socks first.
So you get the horse to come in, and you
You put
get him
his
to
socks
sit
on
on
it.
that little stool and put
Yeah.
his foot. And you,
Yeah, it's got
and
one of
you-
them foot measurers.
and
Yeah.
You push the little sliders until they're at the front and back of his
And
foot.
your mum's there and she's making you do it.
No, the horse's mum.
The horse's mum's making the
Yeah.
horse do it.
Yeah.
My mum made me do it. I hate it.
And the weird lady touching your foot.
She's touching my feet, and then they go like, "Just take your shoe off," but you don't have to take your sock off.
Yeah.
And then you go, "Oh, you're gonna have to take your sock off." I don't want to take my sock off in a weird shop. Like, I don't like taking my socks off when I'm at home. For fuck's sake! Like, why are you doing that to me? Like, and then you got to think about all the other feet that have touched the fucking board, right?
Oh, here we go. Nathan is fucking clean freak.
All the other hooves that have touched
Yeah.
the fucking board.
Well, that's right, because in our shop, we disinfect every time.
I don't believe that.
We anti-back it.
I've worked in retail. Fuck off, do you do it every time?
We do it sometimes.
You'd be lucky if you do it once in the hour.
Once a week.
They got horses coming through them barn doors all fucking goddamn day.
Okay, so you've got the horse on the little
You've got him on
side
the
of-
stool.
You know what size shoe he is.
Well, you got to go in the back and find it, don't you? You got to go back. You got to go in the back and find it. As a man who worked in retail, I guarantee they go like, I think we got some in the back. I'll be right back. And you just go stand there. You go stand there for like a good amount of time, like a realistic, like how you think to yourself, how long should I stand here and pretend to search for shoes? You probably could be searching for the shoes, the correct shoes. But you think like, fuck this chump. So like, oh, we have to do a shot. We're like way over.
Oh, I don't want to do a shot.
Fuck you.
Did you not pour me one?
You haven't poured me one all goddamn night. God damn.
God damn. All right.
I'm not done. So you're standing in the back of the shop.
Yeah.
And you're like, how long does it take? And you wait a little bit and you come out and you go, no, I'm sorry, we don't have it in that size.
You didn't even look.
Yeah, you didn't even look. That's
What,
that's how you shoe a horse.
No, and then you get the fucking hammer and nails and nail it into the top
Well,
of
no,
their
I
foot.
just told you that we don't have it, even though I haven't checked.
Okay, fair enough. That's how you shoe a horse.
That's how you shoe a horse. He has to come back next week when someone who gives a fuck is working.
What's your favourite movie? We'll review it even if we haven't seen it. I'm not an easy man.
I know you're not.
No.
It took me at least 3 glasses of wine to get in you.
Stop giving away the secrets
I
on
thought
air.
that was quite quick.
Oh, yeah. There was a huge pause, tumbleweed blew
Yeah,
past. But yeah, that was quick for you.
And the audience were going like, when's he going to say?
Yeah.
When's he going to say
When's
something?
he going to say it?
Yeah.
I've never even heard of it, let alone seen it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Come on.
I'm not an easy man. What's it about, Nate?
What's it about? It's about a man who's not very easy.
He's hard.
He's hard.
All the time.
He's hard. It's kind of like Get Hard.
But he's already hard.
He's already hard.
It's like Stay Hard.
He's made of diamonds. It's a man made of diamonds.
I was just picturing a guy walking around with a boner.
Nope.
Like nothing happens. It's just his day-to-day life, but he's just always got a...
Always erect, and he's always missing that little bit of blood.
He's always slightly weakened.
Yeah.
Because he's
that
got...
little bit of blood that goes to the part of the brain that tells you where your keys are. And he can never
he's
fucking
just
find them.
knocking stuff off the table with his boner.
Half the time, the keys are hanging on the fucking tip of his massive dick.
But he can't reach them.
He can't reach.
So
No, he doesn't even know they're there because his brain can't pick it up.
He's so oxygen starved because there's not enough blood getting to his brain.
Yeah. And he's a virgin.
Okay.
What else is in that film? The gunfight.
Oh, and then there's a
He
gunfight.
shoots the gun with his dick.
Of course he does.
But it's a pistol on a clamp, and he slides his dick through the trigger hole, and he grabs the tip of his dick, and he just starts shaking. Yeah. Boof, 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 boof. Doesn't hit a fucking thing.
Who'd win in a fight between blank and blank? Ask us to explain one us.
I want to be the diamond man.
I've skipped between questions there. Who'd win in a fight between blank and blank? Who's between Mike and Nath? Who argues for who? Mr. Blobby versus Ant and Dec. She hasn't said who's who, but we both know who's winning that fight, right?
Blobby.
Blobby.
It's Blobby.
Yeah.
It's Blobby.
I think I talked on an episode recently about Mr. Blobby coming out and like falling down the stairs, and the guy inside clearly being concussed, and Noel Edmonds just being like, straighten your head up, you're fine.
You're fine.
And, Blobby, Blobby, Blobby.
We're paying you at least £8 an hour for this.
Yeah. Mr. Blobby versus Ant and Dec. Right. Set the scene.
Are they in the bungalow?
That's Dick and Dom.
All right.
Has
Ant gone to rehab yet?
Ant and Dec's Saturday Night Takeaway. That's a show, right?
Has he gone to rehab yet?
Who?
Ant.
No.
No?
Ant's fucked up. He's ready to fight.
So you're saying Ant, he's done
That's
a
how
bottle
it
of
all
whiskey.
starts. Blobby's just
He's
walking.
on amphetamines.
Blobby's just walking along the street with like a brown paper bag full of his shopping.
This is groceries.
Yeah.
And he's looking at his phone as a grocery list. He's going blob,
Blob, blob, blob,
blob.
And then Ant's like, you fucking say, mate.
And then
Dec's like, leave it, Ant, leave it.
Ant, not again, please.
No, he
Because
fucking...
they're eating in the outside of a tapas restaurant.
Yeah. And Blobby's like, blob?
Blob? Blob? You like points to himself, blob?
Blob?
And then Ant's like, yeah, I'm talking to you. And then Blobby just fucking rolls up his sleeves to reveal the fucking Nazi prison tattoos.
Yeah. Just full of them.
Yeah. His wife's next to him like, you said you wouldn't do this anymore.
Yeah. He's like, hold the shopping bit.
Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, blah, 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 blah.
And he runs over and he just barrel rolls into them.
What he does, in true Mr. Blobby fashion, he's running towards Ant and he trips just before. Stacks it, smashes into the table, takes like 3 tables out.
Yeah.
And it's
like a family eating dinner, fucking like someone's jaw comes off.
It's just like concussed leg. Yeah. And then he does that thing where he tries to get up but like pulls more of the tablecloths off.
And like as Ant goes through him, he pulls the tablecloth and he falls back and he's fucking impaled. Yeah, we know who would win that.
Yeah, and Mr. Blobby just lays
8
a couple of
days of the week.
smackdowns, right?
Yep.
Okay. Ask us 5 questions. They can be about anything. We will answer them. Numero uno. What do you think about the collective consciousness as a theory?
I'm sorry, I wasn't listening. I was tapping into my collective consciousness.
Fuck off, man. I'm inclined. I kind of believe in it. I think it happens. Like,
you reckon we're all just part of some kind of hive mind?
I think at times, like mob mentality, right?
Yeah.
You know, like how there's a mob, someone starts shouting abuse at someone, other people will just join in.
But are we always attuned to that? Like, does anyone have an original thought, or are we all just fucking mimicking like our brainwaves just bouncing off each other?
I don't have the answer for that, Nate.
Do you know what does have the answer? Is beer.
And
I'll cheers to that.
Oh no.
Oh, cheers to that. That's why I drink. I drink to dull out those psychic waves.
How many marshmallows?
So I can be more individual.
How many marshmallows can you fit in your mouth?
Like 1.
Fucking hell, mate. I can fit at least 4. We're talking proper size marshmallows, right?
Yeah.
6.
1.
We'll do it for you. We'll do it and we'll post it.
We're going to do a live show coming up.
And we'll do the marshmallow test.
It's going to be about 30 seconds long, and all we do is just shove a few marshmallows. You can find us performing that Tottenham Hale Station. We'll also be asking for crack money.
Yeah.
That's coming up. Look out for that.
Look out for the documentary, how Mike and Nath overcame crack addiction.
Yeah. And then got back on it.
It's a real
hard. Even harder than before.
Do you think there's life on other planets?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do too. 100%.
I don't know if they're like the ones that we can see into.
No, but
I think it's really naive, and I think it's really what's the word, like egotistic to think we as a human race
are the only living beings.
When you take, it only happened here, motherfuckers.
When you take how small the solar system is in the Milky Way and how small the Milky Way is in the universe, it's like there's no way there's
really we're the be all and end all.
Yeah, no,
fuck off.
Yeah. 100% there's other life in the universe. Did a mouse just run over his foot?
No, yeah?
Maybe.
That one's the hardest question I think we've ever had.
What do you think about political correctness?
Oh.
Are you like hardly, like, are you censoring all the answers coming into your brain right now?
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, me too.
I worry about political correctness in terms of comedy.
Yeah,
comedy is
we've
always...
talked about this, right?
Yeah.
That as a comedian, you say a lot of things. Like, as a comedian,
but we're totally professional comedians.
But you say a lot of things for comedic effect that definitely don't represent how you feel.
My entire life is a satire.
Yeah.
I don't even have a full personality because I satire so much.
Yeah. I know.
Yeah,
I know.
I'm not a real person.
No, you're not.
I'm just a bunch of fucking satire.
You're just me throwing my voice.
Yeah. I'm like Echoes.
Yeah. Nate's actually just a vegetable.
I'm Echoes wearing a shirt, wearing a Hawaiian shirt.
We're in your hospital room right now, and you're just laid up on the bed, and I've just got one microphone set up doing both of the voices.
Yeah.
And you're madly going, "That's not how I sound."
And we've never met before you came into the hospital room.
Yeah. We met last week.
I'm just praying security will one day fucking find that out. Yeah, like
I think political correctness is a good thing in that, sort of like our grandparents' generation are quite racist and quite homophobic.
I'm glad that we're not pelting people of other ethnicities or lifestyles with vegetables in the street anymore.
Yeah.
Of course I'm glad of that. I don't want to oppress anyone. I don't feel like I'm better I certainly don't feel like I'm better than anyone.
No, not at all.
Like I hate myself the most out of all the people to hate. And yeah, like I don't think anyone should ever feel like they're better than anyone because of any other reason.
Yeah.
That being said, in the terms of comedy, I feel like if it gets a laugh, I should be able to say almost anything I want to say. Like, I should, when we're talking about, we said it a bit before tonight about like stupid comedy, like dumb kind of like common denominator comedy. Like, I shouldn't be saying like the N word and just being like, right?
Yeah.
That's a funny joke.
Yeah.
No, I haven't thought about that. I'm just being offensive.
Yeah.
But if you tell a joke and it just happens to offend some people, I don't think you shouldn't be able to tell that joke because of that.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone's born with a right not to be offended.
Yeah.
Like, and we shouldn't get to a point in society where we are censoring everything anyone says in case it offends someone else.
I think for me, there's a massive difference between saying something for a comedic effect and saying something to hurt someone's feelings.
Yes.
Saying something that's maybe slightly sexist because it's funny, as opposed to saying it because you think women should be in the kitchen cooking dinner. Like,
you satire.
That's what we do, right? I'm
satiring someone who believes that.
You've been on an episode, like there's an episode where you shouted BMP at me. Like,
no, I shouted EDL.
EDL.
Right.
I'm sorry. Yeah. Like,
but that's an in joke we have.
Yeah, and you're satiring the EDL. Because we think they're total idiots.
Yeah, because it's not just because they think they're idiots, because they think they're racists that think that they are above others. But then their kind of yobbish mentality is to go like, EDL. EDL. Like literally chant things.
Just shout EDL.
Just shout, Like,
how is that anything? How
is that? How does that get your point across in an articulate manner?
Niamh, I think you've hit a bit of you kind of struck a nerve here with us.
Fuck me.
We're really drunk and we're talking about politics.
I've just had an out-of-body experience.
What?
Are we talking about shoeing horses? Have I already said the joke about how you go stand in the back?
Question 6.
Question 6.
Name a character of fiction. Tell us a scenario you'd like to see them
Let's
in.
just
We'll
do
tell
a
you how that
shot.
would go. We'll do a shot.
Give me the apple sours.
It's here. It's right here, man. It's in front of
Do
you.
you want? I'll
Are
do
we,
the
are
apple
we
sour.
out?
No, we're not. We're not out yet.
Oh,
But look, I keep filling up the jug, not enough, because I'm worried. I don't want to like have excess. Because no, we can just pour it back in the big bottle, I suppose.
You okay, Nate?
Nah, I had a stroke just now.
I think you poured way too much in that.
Yeah, but I've been not pouring way too much before that.
All right.
I hope I came across okay when I was doing my little political speech.
I'll edit it. Don't worry.
Just cut with the bits where it goes like, I'm a Nazi. I'm politically incorrect.
Women belong
Yeah.
in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Question 6.
Question 6. Can I have the bottle opener?
Name a character of fiction. Tell us a scenario you'd like to see them in. We'll tell you how that would go. So we got Professor Umbridge at Burning Man.
Fuck me.
Do you know who Professor Umbridge is?
Yeah, Dolores Umbridge.
Yeah, fucking. I had to look it up.
Wait, hey, you've been prepping for this.
Yeah.
Cheater! You managed to do it on the fly.
I prepped like 6 seconds to type in Umbridge into my map.
That's 6 seconds I'll never get back. Dolores Umbridge.
At Burning Man.
Quite possibly the worst character in all the Harry Potter films and books.
Worst as in worst written, worst as in...
No,
just
worst as in like...
You hate her.
She's more hated than Voldemort, I'd say. By a lot of people.
She's awful.
Because she represents that overly PC kind of thing, you know, in the education
She's
system.
like heavily censorship and stuff, right?
Super heavily censorship, like lots of rules and stuff.
In the world of... But does she also maybe represent the idea of like government covering things up? Because she's essentially a government employee sent to Hogwarts to cover up that there are things going on that are out of their control.
Yeah, she's like propaganda.
Yeah, exactly, right?
Yeah.
She's put in charge of Hogwarts and she just tells everyone it's fine and she's from the Ministry of Magic and she's in Hogwarts.
There's no such thing as Voldemort.
Yeah.
Like that kind of shit.
Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah.
she's at Burning Man. So what?
Burning Man!
She's walking around, there's people off their tits on acid, there's people breathing fire.
I like to think that she's not wearing a top, but...
She definitely is.
No. She's not wearing a top, but her top half is body painted, just like her pink blazer.
Like in the pink blazer.
From the film. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. I get with that.
So heavily painted that you actually can't tell.
She's still wearing the scarf.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Of
course she is.
Yeah, I'm going to jerk off to that image later. She's at Burning Man, right? I don't know, like, are wizards at Burning Man then? Do wizards come to the Muggle world to go to Burning Man?
Yeah, there's other wizards
Do you reckon
there.
a lot of magic takes place at Burning Man?
Yeah.
Probably.
I reckon it does.
I like to think so.
Yeah, me too, man.
Yeah.
Me too.
So yeah, she's probably like going around, she's like measuring the fucking pyres and stuff.
Yep.
Being like, this pyre is
2 inches too tall.
2 inches too tall.
And then you guys should have a safety crash mat underneath
That's right,
you.
yeah. And like someone's doing like a belly shot or something. Like
And then-
unhygienic.
Yeah, but then someone drops an acid tab in her drink.
In her drink.
In her water,
Are
right?
you saying it's okay to drop things in women's drinks? You heard it here first.
That's exactly what I was saying,
Okay,
Nathan.
sweet.
Yes.
Because then you come out the back of the store and you tell them, you know how many sizes to that shit. See, don't worry, I saved it.
Yeah, that was...
I covered up.
That's good comedy, right? When you loop back to something you said
it's
earlier.
smart.
That was
funny.
funny.
I obviously thought about
funny
it.
joke, Nathan.
I planned that. And guess what? It wasn't censored. She's going around, she's doing all this shit, and she accidentally, let's not make it malicious, but she accidentally ingests some magic acid.
And then what? She just starts fucking firing off fireworks?
Yeah, she's like, pachow, pachow.
Fire everywhere. Boom, boom, whoa.
Fire Lumius.
Dragons, like... There's a dragon in Harry Potter.
Dracarys.
Dracarys.
Right? No, that's a spell.
Is it?
I don't know. I
don't
guess
know.
so.
I don't know.
I don't know. I reckon the Weasley brothers would be there too.
Firing... Oh, 100% they're there.
100%. Selling fucking tabs of MDMA.
There are dragons in the Harry Potter universe because the oldest Weasley is a dragon researcher.
I never said there wasn't.
I'm just saying. I'm just for the people who are listening, going. Of course, there's dragons because the oldest Weasley fucking studies them.
Also, the fact that in fucking Goblet of Fire, he has to fucking
Fight one.
He doesn't fight it. He
has to run away from it.
Steal an egg.
Steal an egg.
He still. Mike, if you could please get it right, he has to steal an egg.
I'm gonna be honest here. I think I might be done. I think. Have you got any more on the Dolores thing? Because I'm
just gonna say in the Daily Prophet, there's definitely a moving headline picture of her just snorting a big fat line and then just looking up into the camera.
And it just repeats that.
And like her eyes just scream like, oh shit.
But like in it, her eyes go from normal to like expanding, right? Her pupils dilate.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess we should. That's probably enough.
That's probably. We've been going at this quite a while.
Yeah, I'm very drunk right now.
There was a little bit of a technical difficulty. I don't care about talking about it. There's a bit of a technical difficulty.
So we're actually about 2 shots ahead of where we should be right now.
Yeah.
Thanks, Niamh.
Thanks, Niamh.
Really appreciate you taking the time, man.
I don't want you to think we're neo-Nazis just because...
we've mentioned it several times in this episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not.
Yeah, no.
Thanks for taking the time to answer the question.
And if you could come to the next rally, that would be great.
Shut up, Nathan. I'll take you out for a beer sometime.
I wouldn't hold him on it.
I realised that sounded like I was asking her out, and I wasn't.
No, you were.
Was I?
Yeah, I can
so lonely.
I can see your erection.
Yeah, I'm so lonely.
I can see it right through
Stop pointing at it.
I can see your erection.
Stop pointing at it.
Right through the non-trousers you're wearing. Because you've been naked this entire time.
Let's wrap it up. So we're the Small Town Drunks. Thanks for listening, guys.
Lipstick.
If you want to get in contact, a good place to hit us up is on Twitter. We're at STDrunks.
Yep. You can go to the Facebook fan page,
which is just Small Town Drunks.
Small Town Drunks. Yep.
There's a YouTube. Is where you can watch the same thing. We're going to start uploading video versions of the podcast.
Come on. Stop lying.
Okay.
Just stop lying.
Fuck the YouTube.
And just email us at smalltown... no, not at, but not the at symbol. smalltowndrunks at gmail.com. Hit us up. We'll send you a questionnaire if you want to do one.
Yeah.
Please get involved. Tell us if you like that 70's show.
Yeah.
Tell us if you like any of the actors.
For us, it was quite a big sitcom of our childhood, right? We watched a lot of it. We related to it.
I rate it very highly in all of the sitcoms I've ever seen.
If you do listen, give us some kind of rating, review. It helps us show up in more people's searches. And I realised something we should have done. We should say thanks to Hooch more for doing the artwork.
Yeah, sorry. Anthony Baker, I think he is on Twitter.
C. Anthony Baker.
Anthony Baker. He did the little thumbnail for us and the YouTube.
Dead by Design. Look up Dead by Design.
Look up Dead by Design.
Dead by Design on Twitter. That's what you want. That's his clothing line. It's cool.
Don't worry. It only took us fucking 13 episodes to mention.
This is like episode 17 or something, mate.
Fuck this.
Okay.
I'm too old for this shit.
Thanks for listening, guys.
Thanks to Del Monte for making such a great banana that I ate. It wasn't even that. I just thought I'd try.
We appreciate you taking the time out. We'll catch you soon.
All right. Love you. Bye.